What's up, you guys? All right, I'm trying to do this whole simulcasting thing. So, don't mind me. All right, I just want to make sure it looked all right on the other screen. All right, so first of all, happy Monday. We are officially into the holiday season, as I would like to say. So you guys jump on, give me a hello, give me a hi, tell me how your Thanksgiving was. Tell me if you like Christmas, if you don't like Christmas, or if you like the holidays, don't like the holidays. Hey, Mary. So, guys, I'm going to be honest. So, I want to talk about our F.L.O.W program, and I'm legit nervous about this live. And so, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, why am I so nervous? And so, here's the thing. So, I'm going to talk to you guys about our program, what it is, what it's not, etc. And the reason I'm nervous is that I have never been so freaking clear on the message that the world needs to hear, our mission in life, what we're doing, why it's different than what most people are doing, and just like how much people need this. Because until 6 months ago, I didn't know how much I needed this. And so I'm nervous, like I have anxiety, which is also excitement. And now I know how to feel that. Because I just feel like this is the missing piece for so many of us. And I know for me, it's been the missing piece for a really long time. And the farther I get into this, and the more that I really start to understand the part that so many of us are missing, I'm just so like freaking excited to start to share this. So a lot of you know my journey with Hungry for Happiness, and for me, it was going down this road to discover where my disordered eating had come from, where my body image had come from. But as I've gotten into this, like, guys, frick, it's for everybody. Like, the things that we're learning, I feel like everyone needs to hear. And I feel like so many of us just have these couple things that are missing, and it's like, why we can't get to like this place, right? Like, we get here, hey Kristen, we get here, and then we're stuck, right? We're like, why can't I get to that next place? Well, this is why, okay? So what have we been doing? What do we want to teach you guys? So the F.L.O.W program, I'm not totally committed to what F.L.O.W stands for, mostly because I feel like for so many people it's not going to resonate right away. So really what I wanted to be is fiercely loving and owning your worthiness. Okay? So for a lot of you guys, you're like, that's pretty woo-woo, Courtney, like owning my worthiness. But the thing is, guys, somewhere beneath all of us, like, we really don't own our worth. We don't really believe in our power. We don't really get that. So learning to own that stuff, to believe in it, to freaking love yourself for everything that you are and you can be, is what we want to do. Okay? Yes, it sounds super woo-woo. It's not all woo-woo. But that could be the part that's missing. So what is F.L.O.W? So it's a 4-part. So we're doing our beta program. We're going to launch it. We decided January 3rd just because we're going to do Monday night webinars and Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve fall on a Monday, so it didn't make sense to start it in January. So that gives you guys some time to get ready for this. So we're going to launch it on January 3rd. It's not a New Year's resolution. This will be the last time you ever need a freaking New Year's resolution, because you're going to be so in tune with yourself that you're never going to need to go there. So it is not a New Year's resolution. It is not a quick fix. It is not for the faint of heart. If it scares you, you should do it. What is it? So it's a 4-part program. What we've seen, we've owned a gym for 8 years. We've done training for so long, and we see so many people that can do well with something for a little while, and then they fall off, and we're like, why? What's happening? What's the missing piece? Well, the missing piece is the emotionality part of it. It's actually like learning why we do what we do, understanding ourselves, bringing awareness, bringing curiosity to what it is we're doing in life and why we're doing it. And guys, it all comes from way back in our childhood. We don't even know that we're stopping ourselves from doing things because we're so disconnected from feeling that we don't feel, and we don't even know that we don't feel. We don't even know why we self-sabotage. We don't know why we stop ourselves, because it's just been pushed down and we haven't dealt with it, right? Like, not dealt with it, we haven't felt it. So when I started my program, Sam who's the founder of Hungry for Happiness, she's like, I want you to get into your body. And I was like, I don't know what that means. Like, I've been so at war with my body forever that, like, I don't know what it means to get into my body. So that's what we're going to teach you guys, is how do you get into your body? How do you listen to your intuition? How do you actually take feedback from your body, which is not rooted in fear, instead of your brain, okay? Your brain is rooted in fear. And so many of the things we do in life is from fear, right? Our brain is trying to keep us safe. Our brain is trying to keep us secure. It's rooted in fear. So what we need to understand is, how do we get into our bodies? How do we listen to our bodies and what it's telling us as, yes, this is good, no, this is bad. Like, understanding the difference, okay? Once you can start to feel into your body and you can start to look at your life from out here and have a different vantage point, everything changes. You can start to get curious. You can start to observe what you're doing. And once you have observation and once you have curiosity, then you can change everything. But until you get to that point and you understand and you learn how to do that, you can't change anything, right? So for so many of us, we just get stuck, you know, and it doesn't mean like we're in this terrible place, but we just like, we can't get to where we want to go, because we just don't have that vantage point. We don't have the tools. And so that's what we're going to give you guys, okay? So we're going to give you tools on emotionality. So how do you get into your body so that you can feel, so that you can heal, so that you can move forward, so that you can have change, right? So you've got to be able to do that, right? Once you do that, then we work with mindset, because once you've figured out your body, like, your brain is amazing, but mindset alone will never cause lasting change, okay? You can mindset yourself all day, just say positive thoughts, whatever, but if it doesn't resonate with you, like, we all know what anxiety feels like, right? Sit there for a second and think about that. When you're anxious about something, you probably get like tightness or butterflies in your chest or excitement. You know what that feels like, right? And your brain can tell you all day that you need to do something or shouldn't do something or believe something or don't believe something. But if your body feels differently, your body's going to win, okay? So once we understand how to feel into our bodies, then we can work on mindset, and our brains are freaking amazing at going and creating the things we want to create, right? How do we get into creation mode? So we're going to work on emotionality. We're going to work on mindset, okay? We're also going to work on nourishment, right? If you're not... So the whole goal of this, you guys, is to raise your energy, raise your vibrations, teach you how to get to the highest, best version of yourself, understand what that looks like, and raise those energies, right? And you cannot be, I don't care, like this or don't like this, you cannot be the highest, best version of yourself if you are not nourished, okay? Not if you're dieting, not if you're restricting, whatever, but actually nourished. You've got to be putting good things in your body if you want good things to come out. If you want your energy to be good, I'm sorry, but you're not going to McDonald's. That just is how it is. So we're not going to talk about dieting, but we're going to talk about nourishment. Like, what do you do? What do you put into your body so that you can love the way you feel, so that you can feel the best you can possibly feel? Like, what do those things do? So we're going to get really curious about, what do you put in your body that works for you and doesn't work for you? And everybody's different. There's no perfect answer. I'm not going to give you the answers. I'm going to give you the questions. We're going to give you the questions so that you can find these answers, okay? So we're going to talk about nourishment, and then we're going to talk about movement. Again, you guys, like, you've got to be moving your body. Our bodies are not meant to sit and be stagnant. You've got to learn how to move your body in a way that feels, yes, Lisa, it does sound scary, right? It is, but it's not. You've got to be able to move your body in a way that feels good to you, in a way that is fun, in a way that you enjoy, so that you will actually go do it, right? Like, we all try to, like, force these changes, and they don't stick, right? I've done this for too long, you guys. You force stuff, and it doesn't work. When you get into your body and when you start to realize, like, what do I want? What do I need? What's fun for me? Like, where do I want to go? It's so freaking easy. Yes, there are going to be parts that are hard. Yes, it is scary. I was scared to death when I started Hungry for Happiness, because I was like, I don't know what the answer is. And I was super scared. Like, and I can't even tell you guys the difference I feel now. Like, when I started, I was anxious and stressed and stuck, and now I feel light and free and present and happy. Like, that's the whole goal, right? Let's be more happy. That's why my new company is a happiness endeavor. But it takes some work, right? We're going to feel some pain. We're going to go there. We're going to uncover some wounds. We're going to do all that stuff. But on the other side of that is just freaking amazing. And that's why we are so passionate about that. And that's why we want to do this. We want to help you guys create lasting change, understanding, just understanding yourself, figuring out what works for you. This isn't a cookie cutter process. Basically the way it's going to work. So let's get into logistics. So we're going to release a video lesson, if you will, that'll come to you via email and in Facebook. On Thursdays, you're going to have homework, you're going to have journaling, you're going to have meditation, you're going to have stuff that's going to get you outside of your comfort zone. That's fine. It's all about growing. And then we're going to do calls on Monday nights. We're going to do every other Monday or every Monday, depending on how many people can do it and how many people will get into this program. So this is our beta program. We're going to run it at $150 a month for the 4 months. Or if you want to pay in full, it'll be $500. So when we launch this program for reals, it's going to be like $1,000 a month program. So if this is something that you think you want to do and it scares you, And it's a big financial commitment. You're right, it is. Because we only want people that are dedicated to actually doing this and doing the work, okay? I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm going to kind of half do this, whatever. No, you're going to commit to it. You're going to go in. You're going to do the work. You're going to come out on the other side this freaking amazing version of yourself, okay? I can promise you that you've never done anything like this. Like, you just haven't, unless you've done Hungry for Happiness. I just don't think you've ever done anything like this. So that's what the program is. I am so like freaking excited, committed. I cannot wait. Like, I was talking to one of my friends today who's going to do the program, and she's like, I feel like I have almost all the pieces. I just can't get them to come together. And she just really never like done breath work, done any of that stuff. And I was like, that's the piece you're missing, right? So like, if you feel like, hey, I'm getting there and I've got a lot of my stuff together, but there's just these things that I can't get past, this is what you need. For everybody, it's going to be different, but I promise, whether you want to be a better athlete, whether you want to be a better parent, whether you want to deal with eating disorders, whether you want to deal with body image, you want to deal with confidence, whatever, like whatever you want to do, this program is going to make you better at life and better at being whoever it is you want to be in the world. So that's what it is. That's why I'm nervous, because I can't wait to help you guys do this. If you have questions, shoot them in the box below. Right now we've got 6 people committed to the program. I think we'll cap it at 15. We've also got some of our coaches doing it just to make them better at everything that they do. So if you want in, if you have questions, if you want to chat more, send me a private message, drop something in the comments. But yeah, I'm just so excited for you guys to go through this. I can't even imagine. Like, we wrote a letter to ourselves when we started our program, and it was like, who do you want to be? And I went back and read that letter 3 months later, and I was like, holy crap, like, I'm already there, and I'm not even, like, you never get there, but the difference in just how I feel and who I am and the abilities that, like, that I know that I have are insane, and I want you guys all to feel that. So if it scares you, you probably means you should do it. So there's a difference between dissidence and, now I'm going to forget what the word is, but dissidence is like, resistance. Sorry, so dissidence is like, meh, nope, not for me. Like, it's a guttural, we're going to teach you guys how to feel this. Like, no, I don't want to do this. Resistance is like, oh, it scares me, I should probably do it, right? Like, resistance is the edge where you're like, I'm going to jump because, like, this is scary, but that's probably something I should do, okay? So if you're feeling resistance, you probably need to do it. So anyway, that's what I got tonight. I love you all. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. If you know me, this is my favorite time of the year. So I'm like taking in all the Hallmark movies. I only watch TV in the month of December because I watch every Hallmark Lifetime movie I can watch. So anyway, hope you all are well. Let me know if you have questions, and I'll talk to you guys soon.